bedroom door that said, only healthy love is welcomed in my life. I had Post-it notes on the back of the front door that said, I'm ready for the world and the world better get ready for me. Like I had relative Post-it notes based on that part of my life in my house. And it got me back to a stand. It reminded me who I was. I had forgotten. So I'm so passionate about quotes. Because mantras, because if a quote serves you, make it your mantra. It's no longer mine. It's yours. And personalize it, change it, tweak a word here or there so that it really is yours. And then begin to sing that in the shower, sing it in the car. Remind yourself when someone's trying to beat you down emotionally, or when you need to stand on your tippy toes to make that next sale or that next sales pitch. Do those mantras, because that becomes your DNA. Now, I got to tell you, there are many mantras I did that I didn't believe them for a long time. For a long time. I just quoted them. I didn't produce them. This was back in 2000, 2001, 2002. I would choose a mantra and I didn't even believe it yet. But I knew that if I kept telling myself that, then maybe one day I'd believe it. And the first mantra that I told myself at first was I was beautiful, and I could not believe it. I could not. I mean, you know, we grew up looking at Miss America here in America, and Miss America never looked like us. She was always long blonde hair, and she was size, 1.5. She wasn't even size 2, and she just didn't look anything like me. And so for me to acknowledge my beauty and say I was beautiful was a bit much. So the mantra I would always say, and the reason why I love that you brought up about these quotes, because I still remember this mantra. I don't say it anymore because I don't need to say it anymore because I moved past this area. I've already achieved this area. But I remember this mantra like it were yesterday because I said it so much. And I would say, God designed me to have a unique and unduplicatable beauty. And when I said that, it allowed me to have mocha skin, full lips, round hips, and kinky hair, and still have an unduplicatable beauty.
Yes.
And so I stopped trying to want to be. I stopped beating myself up for not being thin. I stopped beating myself up for having dark mocha skin. I stopped beating myself up for my kinky hair and started embracing my kinky hair because God made me an unduplicatable beauty. And so, of course, and then I would add on my spicy days, I'd say, I don't look like a supermodel, but she also doesn't get to look like me.
There you go. Oh, as we like to say, isn't it? Hashtag do you.
Right.
Black is beautiful.
Right. And you're beautiful, whatever it is. Like no one can do you like you. Your beauty is like your DNA, unrepeatable, undeniable. And the only time you don't feel beautiful is if you look to the left or right and compare yourself to somebody. And Benjamin Franklin says that comparison is and will always be the thief of all joy.
Wow. You have inspired me so much today. I am truly honored to have had you here on the Ask Avani Show. And I want to take the time to say a huge thank you to you so much for coming on the show to talk about your life and your books. And I know my time is running out, and I would love to invite you again to come back on the show.
Absolutely.
Please, you are more than welcome in the future. It's been fascinating speaking with you. You truly are a worldwide inspiration and a motivator to millions. And I have enjoyed speaking with you so much. Is there anything that you'd love to tell the listeners about where they can find you? And I know you've got so many seminars coming up.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So let me just say this. I am a coach. That's what I do. And let me tell you why I coach. Because I'm in the season where in my prayer time, what I've been made very clear, spoken into my heart, is the best thing I could do is to teach you how to live your dreams and master your dreams. Like I've achieved it. I haven't arrived anywhere. Don't get me wrong. But I'm living in my bliss. The best use of my time now is to try to duplicate this for as many millions of people as possible. So I am a coach. I am a coach, personal development coach, and a professional development coach for anyone. And I have a team of master facilitators that have gone through grueling training to qualify at a master facilitator level. So I'm going to invite you to go to abundancenowonline.com. That's abundancenowonline.com. So go there, because when you go there, because I believe that many of you will get the book, but instead of just getting the book, if you go there through that portal, you'll get the book and a lot of giveaways that I don't give if you go to Amazon, because it's Amazon that you're going to, or Barnes and Nobles. So getting the book is important, but getting all that other stuff, if you're really ready to step into that next level of your life, if you think you're ready, but you don't know what to do, or if you feel like you're late for work, like I've been ready, Lisa,
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out the how to.
Yes.
Then what I love to do is to leave very big, beautiful, juicy, delicious breadcrumbs. And if you can pick up the breadcrumbs and you can implement it, and you're not afraid to sweat, and you're not afraid to pull up your sleeves, and you're not afraid of the possibility of getting knocked down because you're running so fast, and you know you can get back up, if you're really clear that you're committed, then I say step onto our virtual campus. There's several ways that you can do that. I'm going to be radical. I'm going to give you our phone number. Ring our phone. Literally, this is the phone number to the office I'm sitting in right now.
Wow.
You may not speak to me, but tell them what you need so we can get you to the right person. That number is 760-931-9400. Again, that's a U.S. number, 760-931-9400. Ask to speak to Narelle, 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 or ask to speak to Matt, Matt. Now, if you want to email us, my suffix is motivatingthemasses.com, motivatingthemasses.com. And if you want to speak to Narelle, it's Narelle at Motivating the Masses. You want to speak to Matt, it's Matt at Motivating the Masses. Very easy, motivatingthemasses.com. Tell us what you want to grow in, personal development or professional development, and then trust us to prescribe the right path for you. Because we're teachers and we're coaches. And my job is to, in the next 15 years, to coach as many people to their greatness as possible before I retire and go live off the Caribbeans on an island somewhere and just play all day and all night. So I'm committed. And you, young lady, you have to make your way over here, and you have to play on my campus somewhere. You should go to Speak and Write to Make Millions. That's what you know that. You need to be at Speak and Write to Make Millions. And I want you to reach out to Margaret so that we can make it crazy easy for you to attend. It's in October.
Wow.
And we invite people who have a platform, who are touching the world or should be touching the world. And I help you scale it up. Now, here's what I love about Speak and Write to Make Millions. I literally take you behind the black curtain, and I tell you the exact things I did. I give you some of the exact tools I use. As a matter of fact, the proposal that I submitted to Chicken Soup for the Soul that got accepted, I give you that exact proposal filled in, not blanked, but filled in. I give you the outline of the book tour that I did, and I show you how to do the exact same thing that I did so that you have your success. So when I tell you I take you behind the black curtain, it's the only place that I do it at that level to that many people at one time. And that's several months out. We do it in October in the fall, and we do it in the spring of each year. The spring is on the West Coast. The fall is on the East Coast. And it's always sold out. Always sold. We have to turn people away. So we haven't even started marketing it yet. We haven't accepted tickets yet. And so young lady, you, my friend.
Oh, wow. I'm so honored. Thank you, because I'm going to put that information out. We're going to share that information with the listeners. Yes, to let them know all about all your things that you're doing, your website, your books, your quotes. I have all this in a post to go out for this interview, so everyone will know about Speak and Write as well in October. So people, you have heard it here on the Ask Avani Show. You know what to do.
First.
My goodness.
First.
Yes.
The first place.
Wow.
The first place. I haven't talked about it. Yeah. We're very hesitant to talk about it because it fills up so fast. And so I'm like, but I mean, I love your energy. And for people who don't want to be speakers, we have a personal development path that just helps you to push past where you would normally stop, help you turn your no into a yes, help you push past your limiting beliefs, help you step into your greatness, help you set healthier boundaries. Like all those things are required to do great business and to live a great life. So you will never see me teach you about transforming your life business-wise or financially without teaching you how to transform your life personally, because they go hand in hand. And so I would love to be of service to you any way that I can, my dear. You let me know how. It's easy for me now because I've amassed enough where I can support you,
Wow.
and help you. So you let us know. Reach out to my assistant. You know our number. You
I
know
do.
our email. Everyone's name at motivatingthemasters.com. Everyone's first name at motivatingthemasters.com. It's very easy. And let us. You find out the question that you want to ask, and our goal is to say yes.
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness. It has been an absolute pleasure to speak to you. Please come back on the Ask Avani show again. I have had a fantastic time speaking with you today. You have definitely inspired everybody around the world, as I knew you would, and I hoped you would come on the show. And you have fulfilled my dream for today. And I'm so thankful for that. So please, would you stay on the line? But just to let everybody know, I have been speaking to my very special guest today, best-selling author. And oh my goodness, it's fantastic. Oh wow, it's brilliant. I'm absolutely so happy. Yes, motivational speaker, media personality. Oh, wow. I mean, we can take a short break here if you're okay to do that.
Hi, I'm Lisa Nichols, author of Abundance Now and CEO of Motivating the Masses, and you're listening to the Ask Avani Show.
Good afternoon and welcome back. Yes, you are tuned in to the Ask Avani show. You have been listening to the fantastic interview with our very special guest this afternoon, Lisa Nichols. I hope you enjoyed hearing what she had to say. It has been extremely inspirational for me because I really, really wanted to speak to her. And wow, did she give us some gems of wisdom and just an amazing story. Truly amazing woman. Don't you think so, K-Rose?
That's pretty much an understatement. I know how hard you work to put shows together. And for those that have been listening to the show, our loyal listeners, our faithful following, Avani went to great lengths to put this interview together for you, the listeners. And selfish reasons for herself, of course, because this is someone she wants to speak to, but she really works hard on putting these interviews together, and I think this has been this to me. I like I'll rate shows, and that we're in the top. That's a top 3 show already without even thinking about it.
I hope people are going to enjoy it because, oh my goodness, as I said to her, when I saw her on the Steve Harvey show when she was doing that interview and she was talking about her life and just how it started out when she decided to change her life. And she said one of the main reasons why, as she said, was because of her son. And she knew she had to change her life, but it was like she said, I had no idea what I was going to do. And the things that she went through going to the conference so many times. Now that is true determination, and you just think, wow. And as we all know, she really has done that. And wow, people, there's so much information about her, and I've put it in a post for you guys. So please go and check out the pod post for the show today. It is going to be really, really good for you guys to see the picture quotes and the videos and the articles that I managed to find about her. And I mean, it's just amazing. I think she knows she's touched so many millions of people's lives around the world. So it's fantastic. I'm truly happy. As you know, I'm ecstatic, K-Rose. I really am.
Well, there are many parts of the interview that you had with her that are really telling. But one thing that I really think about is she turned down writing Chicken Soup for the Soul, that her portion of Chicken Soup for the Soul, 5 times.
And she said, I just wasn't confident in myself at that moment. And I thought, wow. And to think now, a best-selling author of not just one, but 6 books to her name to date. And obviously now she's just released her 7th book, Abundance Now. So people, you know what to do. Go out and get that book. Because yes, we know you're going to enjoy it, and all the things that she's telling you. And as she said, she's so open and giving, and I love that because that's just so, it's so real. To be so candid, that takes, that's a big deal because you're sharing a big part of yourself with the world, sort of thing, and not many people can do that, can they? So yeah.
Well, that's part of the career in which she does have a career as a motivational speaker. That's part of, I guess, the realization that she had. She understands, I believe,